Blood donations dip in the summer, and that's why KOMO 4, ARC Seattle, and Bloodworks Northwest are teaming up to encourage donations at this very critical time. Steve is on the plaza this morning with Juan Cotto, the Government Affairs Director with Bloodworks Northwest. Steve?
Yeah, good morning, Juan. It's always good to have you here.
Always great to be here. Thank you so much.
And thank you for bringing the Bloodmobile as well, too.
Hey, it's a fun car to drive.
Yes, it is. Fun one to sort of sit in there and donate blood as well. So explain why this happens every single summertime. When the blood donations dip, what's the reason for that? Why do we see that drop?
Well, look at this beautiful place that we live in. I mean, the sun's out till 10 o'clock at night, and people are out enjoying the beauty of our city here in the Pacific Northwest, but especially in the Seattle area. So this gives us an opportunity to remind people about the importance of blood donation, and blood is a necessary component in healthcare. A transfusion happens every 2 seconds. So what we're hoping to do is we're hoping to get people in the midst of their summer activities to get to a blood donor center and donate blood.
Yeah, talk about the impact that this has on medical centers and hospitals in cases of emergencies. If somebody needs some blood, what impact does this dip have on the supply?
I mean, our first and primary obligation is to the patient, and we want to make sure that we have the blood on hand so they can go through either their elective surgery or, more importantly, if there's an accident they have. And certainly I've experienced this recently, and we want to make sure that we have the blood on hand for those types of emergency situations. So when there is a dip in the blood supply, it forces us to go out throughout the country to find blood when we need it, and when we have an adequate blood supply in our community, and allows us to help also supply blood across the country.
So I know that there's some cases that people will donate blood for the very first time, and then they just won't donate again, or there'll be a significant amount of time that passes before they donate again. Explain some of the reasons for that, and how often can you donate and roll up your sleeve?
You can donate once every 52 days.
Okay.
So, and we ask people to take a look at their life schedule, their birthday, their anniversary, the birth of their first child, or a friend's birthday, and donate blood on those days, usually spread it out several months. But the bottom line issue is that a lot of people tend to forget, and that it's one of the things that we appreciate about our media partners, allowing us to amplify this message about the importance of blood donation. Remember, blood, it's constant. It's continuing to be it's a needed component. And when people understand it, I mean, remember there was when we had that train accident a few years ago.
Yeah.
People were lined up around the block, and if they only understood that the blood that went to those victims was donated 10 days before. And so that's what we're trying to point out in these summer activities.
And I have to say too, you guys are really good about reminding people when you've donated once. You're really good about sending those reminders via text and that sort of thing, that it's time that they can donate again. I love that.
Absolutely, and also, it's kind of at the next level of blood donation is looking at platelets. We have a number of cancer research centers here, and chemotherapy erodes the platelets in a person's system. And when you donate platelets, you're really making an impact in our community in particular.
Are there restrictions for donating blood for somebody who's never done it before?
There are, and we go through those. There's a questionnaire that you ask. We still, we have a number of different responsibilities that we have with the FDA, and there are some deferrals, but the FDA has been working on reducing a number of those deferrals. So this is a time where there's been more opportunities to expand the donor rolls than ever.
I know I ask you this question every single time, but I know that there's people that are watching that maybe have never donated blood before. My mom was one of them about a year or two ago, and then she decided to roll up her sleeve and donate. What do you tell people about just calming those nerves, that fear of maybe walking into a bloodmobile like this one for the very first time and rolling up your sleeves and donating blood?
It is so simple. It is painless. The needles are smaller. It's not this giant needle and a lot of the stereotypes you see in the movies. The other aspect of this as well is that when you go, you're really making an impact on someone's life, which is so important. And another thing is that besides the fact that you get a cookie at the end, if you think about it, I mean, our staff at Bloodworks Northwest, and certainly blood donors throughout the state of Washington, they're so friendly and helpful, and they help you do it, and it really is a fun thing to do.
Yeah, and I might suggest bring a buddy.
Absolutely. Yeah, bring a friend.
Yeah.
That's always very helpful.
That way you get 2 donations in one, and maybe helps calm your nerves a little bit too. Juan, it's always good to see you. Thank you for what you guys do for helping out our community and really spreading this message of blood donation, especially during a very critical time like the summer months right now. Good to see you.
Appreciate our media partners so much. Thank you.
Of course. Appreciate you as well, Holly. So let's roll up our sleeves and donate that blood.
Absolutely. If you can give, please do. As a reminder, if you would like to schedule an appointment to donate, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit komonews.com/bloodworks. It is easy, it is safe, you can help save a life and ensure ready blood supply for local patients.